Have you ever found yourself in Hampton Roads with a free weekend, wondering what in the world to do? Well, buckle up, because today I'm sharing 5 amazing day trips that go beyond the usual tourist spots. And trust me, you're going to want to stick around until the very end. I'll be giving you some insider secrets to help you dodge the crowds, save money, and make the most of each adventure. I'm Jason with eXp Realty. If you're new here, I love helping you discover all the hidden gems in and around Hampton Roads. Let's dive in, because your next mini getaway might be just a short drive away. First up is Chincoteague Island, and if wild ponies, pristine beaches, and small town charm are your thing, this one's a must visit. The main attraction is the wild horses over on Chincoteague Island. Head out early for a better chance of seeing them roam the shore, and the beaches are practically untouched. So bring your camera and your flip-flops. The downtown area is pretty cool. It's got local shops, homemade fudge, some of the freshest seafood you'll ever taste. I'm not a crab cake fan, but rumor has it Bill's Prime Seafood and Steaks has the best crab cakes around. Pro tip, if you can schedule your trip around late July, you can catch the annual pony swim. It's a one-of-a-kind event where the wild ponies swim across the channel. It does get busy though, so plan lodging way in advance. Chincoteague offers that laid-back vibe that makes you feel like you're a world away from city life. Yet it's just a short drive from Hampton Roads. Next, let's talk about Williamsburg, which might sound obvious if you grew up around here, but trust me, there's more than meets the eye. One thing that my family and I really like is Great Wolf Lodge. I know there's more than one around, but the closest one to Hampton Roads is in Williamsburg. It's a good time. It's an indoor water park and a hotel with lots of stuff for the little ones to do. There's also Colonial Williamsburg. Step into living history with reenactments, horse-drawn carriages, and shops that recreate the authentic 18th century atmosphere. Even if you're not a history nerd like I am, you'll find something interesting here. When you need a break from the time travel, Merchant Square has modern boutique shops and restaurants. It's a great spot to grab a souvenir or indulge in some gourmet fudge. Then, of course, there's Busch Gardens. There's fun for the whole family there. If you like roller coasters, Busch Gardens is right down the road. It's got some pretty good roller coasters, European-themed festivals. You can easily spend an entire day here. In fact, if you're going to pay the ticket prices, I recommend it. For a unique meal, try one of the colonial taverns in the area. You might even get served by staff in period costumes. Some pro tips, look into combo tickets that include Jamestown and Yorktown. You'll get more historical bang for your buck. Also, if you're a military or prior, you can go to MWR and sometimes get less expensive tickets there too. Check around and see what you can find. Williamsburg is a perfect mix of educational fun and modern conveniences, making it a go-to for families and history buffs alike. Time for a little road trip, heading west to the Blueridge Mountains. It's a little bit more of a drive from Hampton Roads, but if you're craving sweeping views and the great outdoors, you probably won't mind the extra drive. Blueridge Parkway is like the ultimate scenic route. It's loaded with overlooks that will make you immediately pull over for photos. Keep an eye out for wildlife too. Some of the hiking trails, Humpback Rocks is a shorter, steeper hike with amazing summit views. Crabtree Falls is another favorite, boasting one of the tallest cascading waterfalls east of the Mississippi. Pack good shoes and water, because some of the trails can be pretty challenging. After the hiking, treat yourself at a local winery, like Veritas Vineyard. It's a relaxing way to end the day with a glass of wine and a gorgeous view. Honestly, you can't go wrong, but fall is the peak for the vibrant foliage. The colors will blow you away. Winter can be pretty awesome too. If you want a day trip that feels more like an epic getaway, the Blueridge Mountains might just be right up your alley. Alright, back to something a little closer to home, Smithfield. It's practically a part of Hampton Roads. It doesn't just have that small town feel, it really is a small town. Walking down Main Street feels almost like stepping back in time. There's little mom and pop shops, art galleries, and quite a few little good little restaurants. Then there's Windsor Castle Park. It gives you there's beautiful walking trails along the Pagan River, peaceful, and the views are postcard worthy. And the one thing that the town is famous for is Smithfield ham. If you can say Smithfield is famous, this is definitely what it's famous for. Lots of restaurants serve it up in various ways. Ham with biscuits, ham sandwiches, just a thick slice of ham with breakfast. On Saturdays, they have a pretty good farmers market there with local farmers and all sorts of crafts and local produce that people bring. Some of the architecture in the downtown area is pretty nice too. You'll more than likely want to take some pictures. Smithfield is quaint, friendly, and perfect for a laid-back day trip where you can slow down and savor the small town feel. I'm almost embarrassed to admit this. I've lived in the area for about 25 years and I have never been to this last one. Last but definitely not least, the Outer Banks in North Carolina. Yes, it's across state lines, but it's a super easy drive for a lot of us in Hampton Roads. Whether you hit up Nags Head, Kitty Hawk, or Kill Devil Hills, there's lots of sandy beaches perfect for sunbathing or just unwinding. For those of us that like history and aviation, this is the place. The Wright Brothers National Memorial, but it's the birthplace of powered flight, so you can check out the monument and interactive exhibits. Then there's the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, one of the most iconic lighthouses on the East Coast. You can climb to the top for an unbeatable view of the shoreline and some serious bragging rights for tackling all the stairs. If you're up for something different, the huge sand dunes at Jockey's Ridge are perfect for kite flying or sandboarding. It's also a pretty good spot to watch the sunset. One thing I do know about is seeing the traffic going down there on 168. So one thing you may want to consider is going down there in the off season. Not only will the crowds be smaller, the traffic will be better, lodging will be less expensive and more available. Okay, as promised, here's a few tips to make the most out of your day trips. Number 1, try to beat the crowds. Head out early, especially on the weekends, or try to go on weekdays if you can swing it. Fewer people means shorter lines, better parking, more relaxing. Try to plan around rush hour in Hampton Roads. Leaving after 9 a.m. and heading back before 4 or after 7 can save you from some traffic headaches. Many places around here offer combo passes or discounted group rates, especially places like Williamsburg. Check online or call ahead. And like I mentioned before, if you're military or prior military, check with MWR because a lot of times they'll have tickets that are less expensive that you can get also. Before you go, jump on Facebook or Nextdoor and see if there's any special events, coupons, or local alerts that might enhance your trip or make you decide not to go. So, there it is. 5 pretty cool day trips from Hampton Roads, plus some insider tips. Maybe not insider, but still tips. Let me know in the comments which one you're most excited about, or if you've been there, or plan on going there. Let me know. And if you're planning to move to, from, or within Hampton Roads, or you have any questions, reach out to me. I'd love to chat. All my contact information is in the description below. You can shoot me a text, give me a call, send me an email, whatever's most comfortable for you. Talk to you soon.